Hello everyone and welcome back to Frostpunk 2. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Now, the first thing that you can see, that you cannot see me anymore, I decided to not record myself because as I watched them back, it was a bit annoying, I guess, because how do you say that? How the software removed the background, it wasn't always clean. And I wanted to do the background remove because I don't have a nice background for filming. Maybe one day. So I think that's it for the camera for now, and we will see if I ever got it back. And also, maybe it would worth to buy a much better cam, because this camera, it's like 5 years old. Okay, but enough about that. Let's get back to the game, and we have a colony here. And we are currently frost breaking, so let's do that. Okay, and we need oil for this generator. We need an extraction district. There, and I think, yes, housing is a problem there. Okay, and I want to go back to New London. Okay, if I have to switch between them and everything is just progressing while we're doing that, that's bad. Okay, but we have enough stockpile. Frostlanders demands met. The Frostlanders are delighted to capture your day. Now look upon you more positively. Okay, I see. So, and I want to check, we have steam cores here, and okay, it seems we have shared resources as for heat stamps, prefabs, and cores. 208 here, and in New London 208. Okay, so we are sharing these resources with the colony, but these are individual for each city. Geothermal plants. Access to steam. Oh, so... oh damn, this is big. That's not good. Let's do something about the housing insulation. Everybody is for it. Okay, let's research this idea, because we are losing only a little bit of coal, and if we can insulate the houses, and we have a couple of housing districts here, our coal demand will be lowered. So we will actually gaining some. Also, let's check. Okay, this has a lot of coal. So that's okay, and I have to figure out how to send the oil here. But we need first to build this. We have a colonist community here. Oh, wait a minute, we... Contamination prevented and supported quarantine. Contagious people will be placed in quarantine and cared for by the city in dedicated accommodation. Disease is significantly decreased, shelter per capita is slightly increased. You know what? I don't care about this law either way, so I let it vote. I don't want to make negotiations about that.
The delegates have spoken. The law is tabled.
Yeah, and we got them so they can have propose a plan. Okay, and here we can start the generator. And we are still producing oil. And it seems the food is okay here. We have to... Stockpile hub is full. What? Okay, okay, now hold on a minute. So we have to send 75 oil output to New London. What does it mean? We have to have 75 output here. Hold red node, send people, resource transfer. Oh, maybe I just... And if I do this... I see! Okay, so this is a continuous transfer. Okay. In that case, and the city can support these colonies with food and stuff. Okay, now that's much more reasonable. Okay, so we need to frost break and get to another oil. We have one there. One there. And this is the closer one. Okay, so that 75, we can reach that quickly. Of course, we have a heat stamp problem. And yeah, we ran out of... Oh, we don't need here materials. Okay. Well, we don't even need those. Okay, let's do this quickly, so we can focus on New London.
Colonists, you are the first line of defense for civilization.
Okay, extraction district. Okay, New London. Prefabs, and these are in this. Okay, we have a surplus here. We have a little bit of housing problem, but I don't care. What's that? Abel Smith. Food, hot food in exchange for nothing. They could have just ignored me, discarded me. I would understood. Instead, they fed me, clothed me, smiled at me, like I'm a person. I never thought I would see a day when my city would provide for someone like me. Someone who can only take. One day, I thank them proper, I give back. Okay, that's nice. Okay, can I somehow increase the relations with them? Let's grant them an agenda. First, a new passive boots proposed by Frostlander. Okay. Oh, we can research the other idea as well. So we can employ both of them. So it's not a choice that is exclusive. Okay. Automated workforce. Also, different techniques or ideas need those things down here. Reason, merit, progress. Okay, so these are what increase the progress. What about factories? Salvaging factory, large facility using discarded prefabs and goods no matter how. Okay, and they want mechanical factory. It increases squalor and heat demand, and it increases disease and heat demand a little bit. Let's research this idea. Okay, and okay, we are here. We have a vote. Basic necessities, free essentials. Based on above that, city will ensure that all citizens are provided with what they need to survive for free, including basic rations and clothing. Okay, let's vote. I don't really care about this law either.
The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
Resource transfer tutorial. Okay, we already... We already know that, how it works. So... We are here and we need $75. A new fuel flows. Anticipation flies the air as the first transport of oil sent to New London. To dream of a further without feeling cold feels surreal. To make it happen, however, we'll need to modify the generator to run this black gold into heat. This will be irreversible. What virtue we'll build for ourselves will depend on it. Ambitions. Okay. People to cheer as oil reaches the city, but the question of what it means for the future for our future remains. The years of suffering are coming to an end. Let us improve the generator further and pump oil until the snow of the city melts forever. Shout the stalwarts leaders. However, the pilgrims disagree. What the stalwarts want is hubris. New London won't last forever. The frost is our reality. We have to embrace it. Venture forth, use oil to settle new homes in the wide beyond. Let's defeat the White Frost. Exploit unlimited deep deposits. Oh, and here the Frostland will be unlimited. No, let's do this, because if we can. Oh, that's clever. That's a clever design with these goggles and what kind of future you see. Okay, let's go this, because I'm curious if there's a way we can somehow restore the planet, or at least creating something here which resembles the old world. So let's go with this. Defeat the frost. First we need to upgrade the generator with oil pumps to use the new fuel. Then we must research and further upgrade the generator with surplus injectors to make New London warmer than ever before. Newfound oil can also help us reach previously inaccessible deep deposits which will not run out. We may tap into them for the security of the city. Oil pumps generator upgrade is unlocked and available to be built. Melting deep deposits and generator upgrades research are unlocked.
A law has passed in the council. Take heed.
Okay, we have a lot of things to do. At least we can increase our stockpile of oil. Okay, let's do something about the pilgrims. Okay, what kind of promise we can make to them? Promise to research patrol watchtower. Promise to build advanced bio-waste hothouse. Promise to pass dutiful youth. Decline to promise. Okay, let's go with the advanced bio-waste hothouse. I think we already researched that. I hope. Yes, and all we have to do is put it down. Family duties. Steward, we have received complaints that more and more people performing maintenance duty are bringing their child with them. But it seems to boost morale, the extra fuss also hinders efficiency. It's a bloody circus around here with all this screaming and shrieking. Parents keep running after their kids and getting nothing done, complained a welder on duty. This is in the line with family apprenticeship, asserted a father of 5. My lads show me all that. My lads shadow me all the time. How else are they supposed to learn? We need to wait in. They should improve. Increase tension but less effective. Oh, that needed a steam core for that. Okay. But I want to de-escalate the situation with them. Pilgrim's demands met.
Avoid unnecessary.
What? They didn't.
Steward.
Damn. We didn't decrease. Okay, now I don't like that. We did what they asked, and I don't like that I... So they should be down a level. And we have okay, we need a goods factory, something like that. We have material surplus, so we can do that. Okay, so housing. Industrial district, we have workers for 1 and 50 materials demanded. Oh, and the... Okay, which are the... Because these are making prefabs. Oh, we just have to do that. That's it. Okay. Extraction, food. Okay, that's an extraction district. It's also an extraction district. Or maybe we need to... Okay, we need the heating generator upgrade 1. Oh, already researched. Okay, melting deep deposits. We need this. And we need 100 heat stamps for that. Okay.
Steward.
Okay, and at least we can research this idea. And I don't know how. Maybe if fund the project, 36 heat stamps. No, I just cannot. Okay, guys, if you know how to decrease the fever effectively, then please tell me. Okay, let's city society. Minerals. Guardian forces. The steward may deploy squads of well-trained, well-equipped guards to put down disruption and otherwise keep the peace. Yes. One of the Koala protest district ability which ends protest using guard squads. The mobilized watchtower squad ability which orders watchtowers to field specialized guard squads instead of fighting petty crime. Okay, let's see. Oh, and it's already done. Okay, let's propose this. Or is it the... do we need a 2/3? I don't think we just need simple majority. So let's vote. No, we need majority. Okay. But not simple majority, but... Okay. Ah, I see. I see. So if I can make those things passed in the council, we can have absolute power, and I don't think we have to take up their bullshit. Okay, then that's what we were gonna do. We will become a dictator again, or a captain again. Margaret Harrison, barmaid and musician, curled up hugging an empty violin case. It's for the best of the city, I guess. Doesn't mean I forgot Mom, she used to play so well. At least I still have that. Poor guy killed me to watch the fat one... What? Killed me to watch the fat one pin him to the floor like that. And that tall bastard, the way he sneered, nothing felt. Not even... nothing left, not even a bed. Then, Fatso kicked Dad's prosthetic leg, still got this. I held out the violin. What else could I do? You all have to give up something. The pilgrims gave up everything they could to comply with your request for funds. Okay, this is how the game punishes us. Population increased. Okay, so we need a new housing district. And I think we also need to... No, we don't have to frost break. I think we can put down the new housing district. What? Research and cross-check generator surplus injectors. Okay. Activate surplus injector and supply enough oil to reach heat surplus. Okay, let's check the colony. Oh, what's that? Rally for support. You are. The stalwarts have begun throwing rallies in celebration of the generator upgrade. Orderly rows of faction members and supporters fill the city squares. Tell them what they tell them what we rally for. Their leaders shout from podiums. We rally for progress. We rally for the generator. We rally for the city. Their passion is contagious, inspiring others to put in additional effort for the benefit of the city. Do you want to ask them to promote something specific? Star Wars will feel allied squads. Yeah, more enforcers. I feel. Now let's go for the heat stamps. Okay, what's the situation here? The cold is really bad. So we need shelter here. After all, but we don't have enough heat stamps. And prefabs, for that matter. We have to wait. Okay, I don't know how to make more guards, so I have to look into that. And we also have to reach infinite resources. Okay. We have that district, that's okay. But we have to do something about prefabs, because we will run out.
This week's free essentials allocation is available for collection at your assigned city warehouse.
But we have some kind of research institute, teaching, hospital, food, industrial, salvaging factory. Okay, and we can build one. Largely using discarded prefabs and goods, no matter how solid to manufacture, are new with minimal resources. Okay, let's try that one. Oh no. Okay, but we only need heat stamps. Okay, I think we have enough heat stamps for this. Cannot put in this type of district. So what type of district it can be built? I think it's an industrial district. Oh, and the industrial district can make prefabs from materials, and if we research the endless materials, okay, makes sense. We build an industrial district here. We remove this district. And once we remove that, we can build homes in the colony. Okay, research surplus injectors. It's 100 heat stamps. Okay, let's do this. Oh, but we need the infinite resources as well. Oh, it's fully researched. So we already have that. Okay. Okay, anything about society? Crime. As research can give it to order. Steward's militia. Guided voting. The steward may declare a motion vitally important to the city's survival, cultivating debate and convincing many wavering delegates to support it. Honors the guided vote procedure, which greatly increases the odds for passing a law in the council. Okay. 66 for it. Okay. Then a vote. From 32, 1 will be persuaded. Yes.
The eyes have it.
Okay, and I think we have to stop these things here because what's the hubs? Oh, okay, doesn't matter. Demands and requirements. Okay, I know about that. And can do 28 a week. Let's stick with prefabs for now. And we can do the salvaging factory there. Okay, but we don't do that. We go to the old red note and we build some housing here. And we still... Okay, we need more prefabs. Okay, now let's just wait. Maybe... Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so if we go down there, this is where we should put, and there's an other oil. So we can already build there. We need 200 prefab. Okay, so in theory... Okay, so we have to frost break to get down there. Yeah. That's very unfortunate. We can do another law. Youth, no youth program. Dutiful youth. Young adults participate in volunteering activities under the supervision of elders who teach them moral values. Unlocks the youth volunteer duty ability, which bolsters the city workforce but decreases trust. Percentage of active workers is increased. Crime is slightly decreased. Okay, let's... Oh. Okay, let's... It's supported by the pilgrims. Before we do that, however, let's see what's that. Sorry, little one, I had to take your mother. It was her time, but you're too small for my pie now. It would be a shame to deprive you from life for so little meat. Go on back in the water with you. One day we'll meet again, and I spare your children as I spared you today. Okay, so
Stuart?
on project make promise. We announce your support for this faction, condemn, raise pounds. Make promise. Promise to pass the dutiful youth. Okay. I do that. And I wanted to do that anyway. And where's this guided voting thing? Declare the proposal to be vital of importance, cutting debate short and moving wavering delegates. Vote for it. Most hesitant and some against delegates will be guaranteed for vote. Relations with communities opposed to this law will worsen. Okay, let's do that. And we will see what that worsen means.
Hear ye, hear ye. The votes are in.
The pilgrims are delighted you kept your word. Now look up your more positively and consider your leader with integrity. Relationship improves, trust rises. I see. But they are still... Okay, I think we need guards. We need force. Especially that we have high crime rates here. But let's go back to the Dreadnought and wait for the frost breaking to be finished. So we can frost break again. What? What? So we can now... Okay, we frostbreak those. We have already frostbreaken that. And I think we need some kind of filtration towers here to hold back the squalor. Okay, so we don't have materials here. That's the problem. That's why the squalor is high. Okay, let's see what can we do about that. But first we do the housing here. Okay. We are going back to here. That's something I don't want to see. So first of all, we quickly frostbite to these. Okay, and what was that thing here? In depth to the past. Steward, a group of dutiful youth members have come with a humble request. I was a rebel before, but old Mr. Penis showed me the proper way to be a man, said their spokesman. Spending time with him and his generation, we understand how much we owe them. We can't even imagine what it was like to survive the whiteout years, what sacrifices they had to make. He and his peers wish to organize a thanks and remembrance ceremony during which they will reward the eldest residents from every community with medals and gifts. Should we fund this endeavor? I don't like the wording. What's significantly decreased? What does that mean? I want to see a number there. Fine. $5.9. Okay. Deep melting drill, okay. Okay. This will produce installation using heat from the generator to access almost unlimited deep veins of resources where they are available. Okay. But wait, I just can build them wherever. Oh, this is for extraction. So let's do the salvaging factory, because it produces goods and rallies begin collapsing. Your relation with the Suas have deteriorated. They no longer support you and ask to rally in your favor. If you improve the relations, they might again campaign in your name. Okay, I don't like this political squabbling. So I will press for ultimate power and hopefully that will silence everyone and solves the problem. If we install a proper captain, namely me at the head of the city. Okay. Society, hospital, youth parenthood, watchtowers. That's what we need. Patrol watchtower. That's the best one. Random surges district ability which decreases crime but causes tension to rise. Okay, we need more guard squads, and yeah, I think to build those I have to expand the districts. Okay, this is built, so the district's output should be 20 prefab per week and 36 base output. Okay. And we are losing materials. And now we have to check how the colony is doing. Okay, at least the housing is okay. So the cold is not a problem, but the squalor is. So we need to send materials, but we can only send materials from New London. And we have to increase our material thingy. So we need an extraction district. There. And we can be empty building slot. Okay, so we have a building slot there. Can we build the deep melting drill and 60 materials demand using the heat from the generator to accept almost unlimited deep waste resources where they are available. Okay, so I think we need another extraction district to build there, and that's how we can get out deep frozen forest. Yes, access deep by requires a deep melting drill building. Okay, so we have to build it there. Okay. The steward may bolster the ranks of the guards by recruiting hardened fighters from communities. Okay, I think we can get through this. Maybe the high crime rate also helps. That would be cool if that would be the case. So the current situation in the city helps us to get into power, and 30 or 61 are already in favor for that. So we need like 5 or 6, so let's just vote. Come on. Okay.
Hear ye, hear ye. The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
We remember. Stewart, thanks to our founding, the young people from the Dutiful Youth program have held their thanks and remembrance ceremony. Elders from every community mounted the stage and recount their life stories and experiences of what they gave for the city to survive. A common meal and numerous discussion followed. It brought all of the city together. Tension is slightly decreased. Okay, so we got something and hope. Okay, and the heat stamps decrease is removed. Okay, so we need an extraction district, which we can build at the next week. No, we already can build it. Okay. This is an extraction district. Yeah. Life support, free essentials. Steward, while citizens are grateful for our commitment to provide basic necessities for free, it seems to have made some a bit carefree. My dog broke his back in the mine, and for what? Some meager rations, a poor quality lamp, and a pat on the back. I get the first ones for free, and I don't need to pet. I don't need a pet. Said the youngster who spent his days playing his jerry-built guitar. Some Great Storm survivors are lamenting that work and responsibility are losing their meaning and asked condition free essentials to performing a minimum amount of labor. What should we do? This number are choosing not to work and live off free essentials. No, let's make them work for a little bit. This is still the Frostland. Okay, research and construct surplus injectors. I don't know if we are doing that. Central. Okay, what I totally forget, guys, that we have Frostland teams. And we should... we should go other places. They are... Yeah, because we need... What's that? The tanker filled with oil hangs in a narrow service. It will be dangerous to come back later. So we need more... What do you say? Steam cores. Expedition level dangerous. High pass. Dangerous. Deadly. Deadly. Okay, we need dangerous. The scouts will be injured. But I don't know what does that mean. Okay, let's do a research here for scouting. Hubs, fighting hub, rail hub, communication, surveillance hub, emergency medical hub, air transport hub, maintenance hub, society, guard immunity, parenthood, Frostland. That's what we need. What's the headquarters do? Exploration time. Territory threat level is decreased. I like that. Surveillance headquarters, scout headquarters. Let's do the surveillance headquarters. But for that, do we have a free... Okay, we have empty slots there. So that's good. I wanted to expand this. So we will want building space there. Don't have building space here. Or we have, but we filled. Rallies ended. The steward is no longer ally. I don't need to be your ally. I will be the captain. Okay, now we have a lot of stuff going on here. So we cannot... Wait a minute, we should be able to transport stuff. Resource transfer, okay. So we can provide them with 70 or maybe a little bit more. Okay, so the squalor will go away. So we solved the colony for now. Is there any unlimited oil resource here? Unfortunately not. That's very unfortunate. Okay, I have some prefabs here. Know what? Let's do that. Just as a precaution. I don't want to build that yet.
The stalwarts encourage all citizens to join in their daily roll call.
Okay. Bureau of Propaganda. To foster cohesion, the steward words will be broadcast through the city. Defeatist talk and slander will be prohibited. Tension is significantly decreased. That will decrease relations. Less guided voting will decrease relations. Less emergency council sessions will decrease relations less. Okay, let's purpose this. And let's negotiate. Mostly 4, resistant. Mostly 4, 4. Pilgrims 4. Okay, the stalwarts are resistance. And yeah, we should negotiate with them. Acute hate dispatcher. One project beneficial to their community. The larger the population, the more heat stamps. Let's do this. It's easy and there's no lasting consequences. So 63 is 4. I think we can have 4 more votes randomly from 35. Come on. Okay.
The proposed law has been approved. People of the city, your council has voted.
Okay, we need patrol watchtower because we will need more guards. That's for one. And I want a deep melting drill here, so we will have infinite resources. And we are researching the scout headquarters. Research and construct generators. So use fund project on stalwarts. Okay, we will when we have the heat stamps for that. Extremely, significantly, I don't like these wordings. Okay, we do the optional. And this will just work. Warmer season, heat demand is decreased. Okay, that's good. For a while, at least. Oh, I just have to build this again. But we need 4 for that. So that's why we have to go out the Frostland and get cores. Okay, let's just... Okay, let's build the serverless headquarters there, and I forgot to found projects for them, so well, we have a couple of more weeks. Scout training. Territory threat level is decreased. Oh, I want to decrease the threat levels. And what's with the city? Okay.
Report any suspicious behavior.
We got a couple of more weeks left. But I think we are doing okay now. Let's check the colony. Diminishing, okay. What's that? It's just a flavor text. Restoring an old London painting. We won't lose our history. All that knowledge, literature, art, it will live with us. With our past as our bedrock, we can stand on the shoulders of the greats who came before us. We can build on what they have done. We can build on what they have done. Our history doesn't have to weight us down. It can bolster us forward. It can be a foundation. City has made steps toward the tradition cornerstone. Okay, so we need the fund project. And we can vote again. So let's go to the rule. Secret police. Okay, unlocks an assigned secret police community action which presents different options to manipulate faction size and council participation. And neutralize opponents. I like that. And what's this? Your people will only consider appointing your captain if times become truly dire. Martial law. Steward may declare martial law during which guards will erect checkpoints to enforce curfew and curtail all illegal activities. Martial law ability which lowers the number of guard squads required for peacekeeping abilities. Okay, let's just vote on that. If it passes, it passes. If not, then not. It's passed. Okay.
Hear ye, the eyes have it.
Okay. Did we build that? Yeah.
Take note. A new
We have a
rule
survivalist
enters
headquarters.
into force.
Okay, I think we can wait 5 weeks for that and then we can send out scouts. Okay, and we need more living space. We cannot expand more. So I think I just build another area up here when we have the heat stamps for that. Also food. We have to plan ahead. We can housing, logistics. No, I wanted, yes, hubs. And we need heat stamps for that and prefabs. Okay. Let's put it down there. Okay. Now let's go to a place where it's safe. And we can find steam cores. So let's go to the high pass. Youth patrols, patrol watchtowers and dutiful youth. Steward, we are pleased to report that our guards post response time has improved thanks to the watchful eye of our young volunteers. These young citizens are so much help, said an appreciative guard. They monitor their neighborhoods, keep tabs on troublesome individuals, and reporting the misdemeanors they spot. They give me hope for the future. Dutiful youth is more effective at decreasing crime as long as you have active patrol watchtowers. Okay, we need a lot of things. I don't care about the shelter for now. I care about the idea tree. Housing block. What can we do there? Dense housing block. Housing block. Okay, let's research this. Maybe that will help with the housing and we don't have to build another housing district. I should check the heat research because I think we have to research another. I always forget about. Oh no, we just need the horse. We already researched, or we got that as research. We just need the course, so we just wait for the expedition. And I want to frost break that. Scout training Pathfinder scouts. Research level is we will select the fittest candidates and train them in elite survival skills so they can remain adaptable. Well, our scouting is good enough as it is now. So let's just hold the vote.
The proposed proposed law has been rejected.
Oh, somehow they go down, but I don't know it's because the guard squads or because we appease them. Anyway, let's get some steam cores.
Frostbite is not contagious. Open your arms.
Frostbite is not contagious. Wow. New building proposed by stalwarts. Oh, I have to build that. Pilgrims fever weekends. Steward, you have kept the pilgrims on good terms for a long time. As your relation flourished, their leaders have gone out of their way to appease some agitated members of their factions. We wish to keep the current state of our city, said one of them. We do not need instigation among our ranks. Okay. And heating. What's a pump jack? It's increasing oil. Coal liquefactors. Facility using accelerated decomposition. Oh, I don't want that. Need to swear the embrace of the frost. Research this. Filtration towers. Yes, we need something like that. I like this idea. Almost rapid filtration district ability, which decreases color but will result in injuries. I don't know. City. Work compensation. Equal pay. Efficiency bonuses. I like the efficiency bonuses. Okay, and the scouts have explored the region. A hot spring refuge. In the heart of the mountain pass stands an old loading station like used Connaught Outpost 11 with the distant hot springs. Inside we found the body of an elderly man who had frozen by waiting for transport but never arrived. Okay, we need the cores, so let's do that. And okay, we need 25 for that. Okay, launch expedition here. So we will have one more core. Learning curve. Steward, the Frostlanders have come forward to accuse you of plactating with them with research project you never intend to implement. What? Our last few research papers have died on your decks. One representative says we spend our time, not to mention the city's funds, researching, and for what? To grow your ego with our approval? They insist you take action, either enact their most recent research as a show of good faith, or they will no longer trust that the research will ever amount to anything. What should we do? The Frostpunk demand action their latest research after watching their last few papers brought in disuse. Okay. And what? Completing research for negotiation will no longer give relation boost to Frostlanders. Enact the Frostlanders' most recent research, Pathfinder Scouts. Okay, we do the Pathfinder Scouts. And I think the Frostlanders is a pretty big faction, yeah, with 25%. It's the second biggest. So let's propose this. And I will negotiate with the New Londoners. Let them choose the next law.
The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
Frostlanders demands met. Okay.
Take note. A new rule enters into force.
Okay, my question is, what's happening here? Okay, we have... Okay.
Stewart.
Faction rally. Bursting with support, the streets fill with the pilgrims as they praise your name and call upon the rest of the city to rise for you as well. Pilgrims have begun rallying in support of you and the direction you have led the city. Their devotion attracts more followers and the rally grow in size and enthusiasm. How should they help the city? Deploy guides. We need to explore the city or the surroundings to find more steam cores.
A cold spell will soon hit us.
An old enemy. Stewart, it was only a matter of time. We had an unusually long streak of mild weather, but now meteorologists are clear. There is a familiar drop in air pressure at high altitudes. The whiteout is coming. The wind will cause extreme cold and the clouds will blot out the sun, impacting our food production. Without shelter, ample fuel and the stockpile of food, our people will be at mortal risk. We have to prepare. Heat demand will greatly increase during the whiteout. Food production will be significantly lowered. We must prepare.
Weather warning. Weather warning. Whiteout signs detected.
Okay, and... Okay, we do the New Londoners Grand Agenda. And I don't know what the whiteout will mean at this point. And how much food we should prepare or what else. But I think we will find out the next day or the next episode. Because I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it and I see you in the next one. Bye!